Hello everyone, my name is Ivo and welcome to Cooking with the Koyas. Today folks, it's all about dried figs. Yes, dried figs are so tasty and sweet, but they're also very healthy. They're packed with antioxidants and they're actually good for your digestive system. I don't want to say it's a natural laxative, but it's good for your digestive system. Okay, but I want to share with you two ways on how you can eat these figs that are two simple ways. One, we're going to bake them. I'll show you what we do to bake them. Very delicious. And then the second way, very, very interesting, that you may or may not have thought of, but a great way to eat a dried fig that isn't so hard and chewy. And I'll share that with you. So two ways. Let's start with number one first. And let's prepare our figs for baking. So here we have some dried figs. Let's take them out. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 5. It's just for Laura and I tonight, so I don't want to make too many. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this fig, this dried fig, and what you want to do is just cut it in half, but don't cut it all the way. So open it up and fold it open like that. Okay, so we're just going to cut them up the middle, but not all the way. Butterfly style. Okay, look at that beautiful fig, full of sweetness. Okay, so I'm going to cut all 5. And one more. Okay, now that our figs have been cut, I have here some walnuts, folks. I have some beautiful walnuts, and what we're going to do, and this is like a traditional Italian way. Take your walnut, push it into one side, take another piece of walnut, push it in the other side, fold it closed. There we have one walnut sandwich. Okay, I'll just show you again. You take your walnut, or take your fig, take a walnut, push it down, set it in place. Let's take another, there's 2 pieces here, 1, there we go. Push it in place, fold it closed. Second one. All right, let me finish these other 3. And there's our last one. So now we have 5 fig sandwiches right there. And guess what, folks? Healthy as the dried figs were, the walnuts are also healthy. So this dish just got healthier. Let's go put them in the oven. Okay, I'm going to put them in the toaster oven today. In the toaster oven they go at 350 for 10 minutes, up to 10 minutes, depending on your oven. So I'm going to set it for 10 minutes. And now, while this is cooking, I want to talk to you about point number 2 on how to prepare and eat these dried figs. Yes, there's another very interesting way to be able to eat these figs. And for those of you who can't eat them because they're too hard, you're going to love this method. So let's take, here's a fig from this package. Okay, as you can see here, it's relatively soft, right? I can squeeze it, it's soft. If I drop it, it's soft. The reason I did that is because I want to show you these figs, which I forgot about in my fridge. And these ones, you can see here, not so soft. In fact, I can't even squeeze it, okay? A little different. This is very hard. But what you can do to make these enjoyable, get a little container, put your dried figs in the container, fill it with water so there's water over top of the fig, and put it in the refrigerator overnight. Let me get my figs. Let's take them out of the fridge, and I'm going to show you what I did just with 2 figs, just to show you, okay? Just to show you. So this is the hard one. This was the hard one I put in the container, and this was the soft one that I put in the container. Let me show you the soft one, how beautiful this came out. So it's in my container with water. Look at there. That's brought it back to as close to its original state as you're going to get. Right there, folks. Okay? And then that really hard one, take it out. Look at that. I can open it up and squeeze it. This one too, folks. Not as nice and plump as the other one, but still very, very soft. And again, back to its natural state. What a fantastic way to eat a dried fig. Absolutely amazing. And you saw how hard that was. Try to sink your teeth into this one. Never happened. This other one, from the other package, they're still nice and soft. No problem to eat that one just the way it is. But if you put it in water, folks, it rehydrates and it gets back to, like I say, as close to its normal state as possible. Because let's face it, where we are, not sure where you're tuning in from, we don't get fresh figs. When they come, they're picked green or whatnot. By the time they get here, there's zero flavor. At least with a dried fig, there's lots of flavor because it's been dried when it was ripe. So now when you put water back into it, you rehydrate it and you're gonna enjoy an amazing, amazing fig. As good as fresh. Well, maybe not quite, but almost as good as fresh. Okay, so our timer's got probably about another 8 minutes or so, and we'll get back to our first recipe as soon as our timer's up. Okay, our 10 minutes are up. Take them out. And by the looks of that, folks, I should have taken them out probably at about 8 minutes. Like I said, everyone's oven is different. And when you use those smaller toaster ovens, folks, they cook quicker. They just cook quicker. So, but that's okay. That's quite all right. Oh, nice and soft. Oh man, folks, these are, I'm gonna say well done, that's for sure. But you know what, I don't mind that. That's how I like my pizza, a little bit dark like that. The crust anyway. Oh, looky there, okay. So, we have our 5 beautiful figs. This is optional, but what you can do here, take a little bit of honey. Just, again, this is optional. You by far do not need this, but again, honey is another thing that's good for you. So why not add a little bit of honey? Just a little bit. Oh, and there we have it. Okay, he has the taste test, folks. I'm anxious to get into that taste test. I can tell you that. I gotta let him cool just a bit though. I know it's only been a few minutes, but you know me, folks. I can't wait for the taste test. Okay, I want you to take a closer look at these beautiful stuffed figs right there. Aren't they nice, folks? Absolutely beautiful. Just a touch of honey. And here's the thing. You can stuff these with almonds if you want, any nuts that you want. In fact, you can stuff them with seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Again, you could do a combination of both. Whatever you like to do. But I'll tell you what, just with the walnut, folks, that honey, because I put them out, it's still warm, it's still hot, is caramelized on the top of those figs. Oh my goodness. Talk about delicious. And there's a little stem. If you notice, I've been holding it by the little stem. You don't want to eat the stem part. It's very hard. But definitely the rest, you definitely want to eat. Folks, that's delicious. And they say 1 to 2 dried figs a day, very good for you. A lot of health benefits, very good for you. Unbelievable. Again, something so simple and yet so good. Whether you want to bake them and serve them after dinner as kind of a little dessert, or if you just want to do the cold method and put them in water overnight and just have yourself 1 or 2 a day just on your own just to keep healthy, that's great too. But either way, folks, dried figs, if you've never tried them, next time you're in the store, pick a package up. Or if you've had them and they're really dry and you don't know what to do with them, add a little water. Overnight, it's like gold. Folks, I really hope you give it a try. And as always, thanks for spending time in the kitchen with me today. And until next time, buon appetito. Just so good. Okay. 2 for me, 2 for Laura. We won't tell her about the 5th one.